I'm David Berlin with ZDNet. I'm coming to you from Digital Experience, a special event in New York City. When most people think of Palm, they think of something like the Trio, a great little smartphone that's coming under some heat right now from Apple's iPhone. But what they don't think of is a full-blown PC like this one. Now, this is called the Foleo. And with me to tell me about it is Paul Cousineau, who's Director of Product Marketing for Palm. And, well, it doesn't quite fit in your pocket.
It certainly doesn't.
But why don't you tell me a little bit about what the Foleo is and where it came from?
Well, the Foleo is basically an attempt to try and make a simpler computer. We've had success with our products, and a lot of people have had success just by trying to make computing simple. And that's what informs the design of the Folio. So starting from the very beginning, it's a very simple design. You see it in person, you realize what a small, portable product it is. It's also beautiful. Got, simple, clean lines around. And then to use the product, just open it up and press one button, turn it on instantly.
There it is. It came on right away. How about that? Okay.
When you're done, just close it up, turns off. Everything's saved in place. You basically, whenever you have a spare minute, you can get that productivity. The applications on the product, you have the core application is email. And one of the ways we figured out how to make email a lot more simple is we realized all the technology that's gone into actually getting wireless email. So we have one button here that actually takes the email that's already on your Trio, that's already been delivered with all the security and gotten through all over the wireless networks. Press one button, you're looking at that same email on here. It's synchronized over Bluetooth between the two products. So that's one great example of how, if you look at take a fresh take on the product, you can make things easier.
Okay, back in the 90s when Palm first sort of came out, they came out with the Palm, the original Palm Pilot.
Yep.
And the thing that made that really beautiful was the simplicity.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any traces of simplicity here going back to that heritage? Or
That's exactly it. We're the same people. It's been Jeff Hawkins is the key designer behind this product. I've been working on it with him, and we felt really strongly that this is an area which was sort of ripe for innovation in terms of that simplicity. So one of the things, we just talked about it turning on instantly, no booting, no hibernating, all that type of stuff. The other thing is saving in place, not worrying about where your documents are, just quickly closing it and everything's taken care of. One other thing
this is ideal if you're on an airplane and they tell you to shut it down. Boy,
yeah,
you just shut it down, you're done.
But another thing, just looking at the software a little bit, it's like one app at a time. There's not a bunch of overlapping windows and a big taskbar down at the bottom with all these little things on it. You're wondering what they do.
Just like the Palm Pilot. You press a button and then you get
the
button.
Apps. One button email. It also has a web browser, has full access to attachments like Word, Excel,
full QWERTY
PowerPoint.
keyboard. How much?
It's going to sell for $4.99 later on this summer from Palm.com and at our Palm retail stores. That's after a $100 mail-in rebate.
So basically it's like a Palm Pilot but in a PC form factor and does everything what a PC can do?
Well, it basically does everything you need to do when you're away from your desk. There's some things like you're probably not going to do Photoshop on this thing, but in general, if you want to check your email, you want to browse the web, you want to work with attachments, you want to look at photos, it does all those things for you. So we think that for a large portion of the population, this is a much easier alternative.
And I can connect it to my corporate email systems, everything like that?
Absolutely. If your Trio can get email, the email is going to come onto here.
Okay, well, Paul, comes out later this summer. Good luck with the product.
Thank you very much.
Now, according to Cousineau, the Foleo weighs 2.5 pounds, and you can expect to get 5 hours of battery life. And he says, real usage, 5 hours of battery life out of this. And if that's not enough, see these two little screws on the back of the device? Well, you just take a coin and put them in, and you can pop another battery in. Now, let's see the iPhone do that. For ZDNet, a digital experience in New York City, I'm David Berlin.